welcome to our video on rules of exponents, the power rule. When you raise a power to a power, you multiply the exponents. Let's think in the first example here. What does x squared mean? Well, it means x times x. This 3 means that we're going to do that 3 times. X times x, x times x. When we take a look at this, we have 6 x's, which is the same thing as x multiplied by itself 6 times, which is x to the 6th power. If we look at our second example, we have 3 squared to the 3rd power. Well, 3 squared means 3 times 3. And when we raise that to the 3rd power, we need to do that 3 times. And now, once again, we have 6 3's, so it's going to be 3 to the 6th power. And if you think about it, 3 squared is 9. 9 times 9 is 81. And 81 times 9 would be 729. And if I took 3 and raised it to the 6th power using the caret key, I am going to get 729. In my last example, I have 4 to the 3rd power to the 3rd power. Well, 4 to the 3rd means 4 times 4 times 4. And I'm going to do that 3 times. Once I get this done, I have 9 fours, which is the same thing as 4, the base 9, to the power or exponent 9. 3 times 3 gives us 9. Now, the rules remain the same when we have variables. First thing I'm going to do, though, is take the whole number, and I'm going to take the 3 and square it. Well, 9, a squared squared, a 2 times 2 is a to the 4th, b 3 times 2 is b to the 6th, c is the same thing as c to the 1st, and 1 times 2 is c squared. In the next one, 4 raised to the 3rd power. 4 times 4 is 16, times 4 is 64. a 1 times 3 is a to the 3rd, b 3 times 3 is b to the 9th, and c 4 times 3 is c to the 12th. Take a moment, pause the video, and I'd like you to try these last 2 questions. 4, a to the 3rd, b to the 5th, c squared d, all raised to the 3rd power. And our last one, 6x cubed y to the 4th, the entire thing is squared. Now that you've had an opportunity to try this, 4 to the 3rd power is 64. a 3 times 3 is a to the 9th. b 5 times 3 is b to the 15th. c 2 times 3 is c to the 6th. And d to the 1st times 3 is d cubed. If I look at my second example, 6 squared is going to give me 36. x 3 times 2 is x to the 6th. And y to the 4th gives us y to the 8th. Thank you very much.